Hello, my name is Andrew. I am a slave. This is my account of what I saw during what is being called the Boston Massacre. I heard the bells ring and went to the gate. I stayed there a little and saw Mr. Lovell coming back with his buckets. I asked him where was the fire. He said it was not a fire. Numbers of boys on the other side of the way were throwing snowballs at soldiers. The sentinels were enraged and swearing at the boys. The boys called them lobsters, bloody backs, and hollered, "Who buys lobsters?" Where there were also a number of people who stood where I did and were picking pieces of sea coal that had been thrown out thereabout and snowballs and throwing them over the sentinels. I went to cross over where the soldiers were, and as soon as I got a glimpse of them, I heard somebody huzzah and say, "Here's old Murray and the riot act!" And they began to pelt snowballs. The first word I heard was a grenadier saying to a man by me, "Damn you, stand back!" Then there's a question. Someone asked, how near was he to him? And I answered, he was so near that the grenadier might have run him through if he had stepped one step forward. While I stopped to look at him, a person came to get through. He turned around and said, "You damn lobster, bloody back, are you going to stab me?" And the soldier said, "By God, I will." And one of the persons who was talking with the officer about quick to the people and said, "Damn him, he's going to fire." And upon that they cried, "Fire and be damned! Who cares? Damn you, you dare not fire!" and began to throw snowballs and other things, which then flew pretty thick. Question was, did they hit any of them? And I answered, yes, I saw 2 or 3 of them hit. One struck a soldier in the hat, and the people who were right before them had sticks, and as the soldiers were pushing their guns back and forth, they struck their guns, and hit one grenadier on the fingers. The people crying, "Damn them, they dare not fire," and we were not afraid of them. And one of these people, a stout man with a long cordwood stick, threw himself in and made a blow at the officer. The stout man then turned around and struck the officer's gun at the captain's right hand and immediately fell with his club and knocked his gun away and struck him over the head. The blow came either on the soldier's cheek or hat. This stout man held the bayonet with his left hand and twitched it and cried, "Kill the dogs! Knock them over!" And I turned to look towards the officer and I heard the word, "Fire!" And I thought I heard a report of a gun. And upon hearing the report, I saw the same grenadier swing his gun and immediately discharge it. Question, did the soldiers of that party or any of them step or move out of the rank to which they stood to push people? And I answered, no, and if they had, they might have killed me and many others with their bayonets. There's a question, did you, as you passed through the people toward Royal Exchange Lane and the party, see a number of people take up any and everything they could find in the street to throw at the soldiers? And I answered, yes, I saw 10 or 15 round me do it. Did you do it yourself? Yes, I did. And after the gun fired, where did you go? I run as fast as I could. I ran into the first door I saw open. I was very much frightened.